the Cold Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold. This is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and today we got a guy from Memphis named Groove Hero. All right, so I know nothing about the guy Groove Hero. I'm just now finding out about this guy through this situation. All right, so in this situation, allegedly, Groove Hero is Young Dolph's artist, and he was on a flight with one of Yo Gotti's artists. And if you know anything about Yo Gotti and Young Dolph, historically, they haven't got along in a long time. I heard that they used to be cool way back when, but something went sour, and they don't like it. They didn't like each other. So we got this guy, Groove Hero, in the airport confronting Yo Gotti's artist, which is, his name is Lil Migo. And let's get into the video. Boom, there's the video. Now let's get to it.
And it's Migo. You Migo?
You crazy motherfucker. You Migo?
You see his dude, he peeped him. I don't know how he knew who he was with, the guy, most of his face being covered, but, this is a sharp dude. He knew who the guy was, and he approached him. Now, let's get back into the video.
I ought to beat your motherfucking ass. What you want to do? Come out here. Okay.
All right, you heard him say, I ought to beat your ass, and he said, you ain't gonna do shit. He was putting up his phone, and then the video turns off and turns back on this part of the video, and I kind of wonder what was in between all of that. What was eliminated out of the middle of those two clips, because it goes to him saying, you ain't about to do nothing until, they all up on each other, until this part of the video where they're kind of far away from each other. So I wonder what part of that was, what happened in that part that was cut out. But let's go.
Come on, don't be trying to call your partners, bro. It's just me and you on by myself. Shake ass nigga, man. All right, shake your head.
And another thing that I heard that the guy Little Migo had another homie on the plane, and he was waiting for him to get off the plane. I guess the Little Migo and Groove Hero, they was probably on the front of the plane. If you ever been on a plane, the people in the front get off first. That's just naturally what happened. Even with buses, you're on the school bus, the people in the front, they get off first. So I guess the guy Little Migo was waiting on his homie and got approached and pressed by Groove Hero. So let's go.
Don't be trying to call none of your partners. I'm by myself, on God. Come on. Me and you outside, nigga. Shake your head, nigga. The bitch trying to wait on his partner. Bitch ass, nigga. You a hoe, nigga. You a hoe. You a bitch.
So you see him swing on the guy and knock his phone out, and he takes off his backpack and tries to square up with the guy. See, that's another thing. And then the video cuts off. It's like, what happened after that? If you're gonna try to embarrass somebody on camera, put the whole thing out. Don't try to just use the parts that's gonna make you look good in the situation. Don't do that, because you're gonna look false to a lot of people that understand that bullshit ain't worth nothing, so he's hiding something about the situation. It's not like the guy literally turned the shit down, you know what I'm saying? He was just kind of like, go ahead, nigga, like go on, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't really, like on him like the guy was on him. And I don't know what their history is. I don't know if they have personal beef together, or he's just doing this on the behalf of Young Dolph. But if he really wanted to get down, he would have just took flight on the dude. Don't just be following a nigga talking shit, you know what I'm saying, and then you just knock his phone out his hand. Nah, man, if you want to fight him, nigga, just get active right there. Just stop playing with the bullshit. Just stop the BS. Get active right there. Stop all of the internet cap, because internet cap clout kills. You know, all this bullshit that people like to do on the internet, you know, is going to end up getting somebody killed. And with this guy sitting over here, just, you know, if a nigga tell you, you know, kind of like somewhat turning down the fight, he ain't really up for the fight, and you just pressing for the fight, you just best you just bing, just go ahead and just take fade on the dude. Why are you just following him around with a camera talking shit? And then another thing, you got a camera on him. Why are you recording him and you got real beef? If you got real beef, just walk up and knock the dude out. Why you gotta pull a camera out? What is it with these days where these niggas think they gotta have everything on video? Back in my day, we didn't want the police to know what we were doing, so when we seen cameras, we kind of avoided it. But these days, these dudes, they like to be on camera doing something. They like to prove that they are gangster or some shit, which is so far from the truth. Because if you a real G and you got real smoke, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't even approach them like that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have had your phone out. We wouldn't even know nothing about the situation. You know? So I think it's some bullshit that Groove Hero did all of this shit, you know, just for clout or trying to embarrass the dude. Because what if the dude, you know what I'm saying, was a dog and he just like take flight on nobody and he just like boop bop bing bow boom bow sleep, you know what I'm saying, and he just fuck old buddy up, you know, and then he's gonna really be looking stupid because he started the fight, you know. But you know, there is another video of the Groove Hero guy, I guess explaining his side of what happened. You know, I kind of don't really care, you know, because I don't think what he did was G at all. I think what he did was cowardly. He had him on camera. You know, niggas don't want to get caught on camera doing nothing. He got him on camera trying to punk him. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, to me, it made him look weak. Because he should have just on sight just start boo-bopping the dude. If it was that serious, why pull out a phone? You know? But I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm going to go ahead and go on that note. You know, so it's the Gold Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold. And this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and I'm out.